All right. Good morning, everybody. It's JJ from Two Bros, Two Perspective Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? It's Steven.
All right. This week I had to post that video a little bit late,
Yep. What's
but it's all
up?
good.
Yep.
Normally try to post on Thursdays, but I was busy. And honestly, that editing stuff ain't easy.
No?
Hell no. And I started looking at it like on Monday, and I just wasn't in the mood to mess with it.
It
But
happens.
I ended up getting it done. It wasn't the editing that Tony does, but I'm still learning the program. And I was trying to put some. I think what got me frustrated was I was trying to put some stuff in there, and I couldn't. I figured it out, but it wouldn't go in the right place, right? And I was getting frustrated, so I just did a simple intro and exit thing that I know how to do. But this week I'm gonna try to work on it more and stuff.
So it's not as easy as just sending it from your phone
It
to
can
YouTube?
be unless you want to add some stuff to it or
I
fix some
got you.
audio or put a picture here or something like that.
Yeah. I got you. It's all good, man. I know we ain't making no money off this thing, and we both stay busy. So I get it, man.
Yeah.
Just gotta get it in when you can. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So,
So
but this week I should be able to get it done. It was kind of a not. It was just a busy week of a lot of stuff. Not something in particular, but just a lot going on.
just one of them weeks.
Yeah, one of them
Yeah,
weeks,
I
but it's
feel
all
you. I
good.
feel you. Same here. Busy. But always got to make time to be here Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go to sleep last night. What were we watching? The challenge.
Uh huh.
And I said, well, that's last episode for the night. Gotta go sleep. Gotta go work.
Yeah.
So
What time was that?
it was right about 12 o'clock.
Okay.
When I walked to my room, it was like 12:01. So it was about midnight. I'm a 5 to 6 hour sleeper. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? If I get any more than that, then I'm tired as hell.
Yes, yesterday we went to the Mexico Colombia soccer game at AT&T.
Mexico and Colombia.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I think I've been to more concerts and soccer games at AT&T than Cowboy games.
I got you. I never been to a soccer game.
Soccer games are fun. I would say I never been to a Cowboy game at AT&T, right? Um, but imagine it gets pretty hype, you
Yeah.
know. Um, we've been to basketball. No, basketball. No, we haven't been to basketball, but hockey, baseball, of course, and stuff like that. But soccer games get pretty hype. It's no matter who's playing. I think it's. I like international sports,
All
right?
right.
So I watch Olympics. I watch World Cup. I watch all that kind of stuff. So soccer, I'm not a big soccer fan. I don't have a local team or whatever, but I do watch the international ones. So tickets came up for those, and Cynthia snatched got a few for me, her, and Bea to go out there, and it was fun. They had like an outdoor thing, I guess a fanfare type thing.
Okay.
So it was cool. And Bea keeps talking about World Cup tickets and this and that, but when last time I looked, they're about $800 a ticket. So I told her, see this fanfare thing, this is probably what we're gonna do when the
Right.
World Cup comes to town
When is it coming?
next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
So you just went because you got free tickets, or is that something you would have bought tickets for to go?
I wouldn't have, but we try to do something, sport related, because Bea,
Yeah.
um, I don't know if she saw something and wanted to get him or whatever, but Cynthia bought him this time, and I don't know, but it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
What y'all going for?
Well, Mexico, of course, Mexico versus Colombia. Mexico got the bus kicked 4-0 though.
Yeah. Yeah. I never been to a soccer game.
It's fun. It's real fun, and it's a lot of chants, and the place goes crazy when the goal. It was probably half and half, Mexico and Colombia, which was pretty cool.
What kind of game was it? Just a regular league game or some type of
I think it was
championship
just a
game?
league. I don't think it was Gold Cup or anything, because I know that USA, Mexico, and some Central South American teams do the Gold Cup. I think that's the last time we went to a soccer game there was during the Gold Cup.
I got you. I got you.
But I don't know if it's like these playing games for the World Cup or not. It might be like qualification type games.
I got you. I got you.
But Mexico got their butts kicked.
Shit, speaking of sports, been a lot of good baseball going on right now, man.
Yeah, man, it's been they've been I don't watch it, but I listen to the radio in the morning
Yeah,
on the way to work, and it's been a lot of close games and like home run walk offs or plays at the plate at the end of the
yeah.
game type stuff.
A lot of extra innings.
Yeah,
I usually don't get into the playoffs when the Rangers ain't playing, but good baseball's good baseball. So I've been
yeah,
enjoying
yeah. It
watching all
sounds
the
like you like.
teams.
I just listen to the highlights or whatever.
Yankees got knocked out, which I hate the fucking Yankees too. So that was a good thing. I think it's gonna end up being probably L.A. and fuck, I don't know who else. Who else?
Who beat the Yankees? Blue Jays. Blue Jays beat the
I
Yankees.
think that's who it's gonna end up being: Blue Jays and Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a series.
Oh, that'd
So
be cool.
should be fucking good. International, man.
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah. International.
So we'll see how that goes. Been enjoying that. Didn't do much this week, man. Worked a lot, worked real late most nights. So just get home, eat dinner, go sleep, wake up, do it again.
Yeah.
Uh didn't do nothing yesterday. Kick back. We're having a cookout. Well, my in laws are having a cookout today.
Uh
So
huh.
went out and bought a couple things that they asked us if we could bring and didn't really do shit. Just relax, man. It's one of them Saturdays where took advantage of not having nothing to do. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just laid around. Well, I mowed the yard, got up, mowed the yard, weed eated, did all that shit.
Yeah.
So by then it was already like noon. Took a shower, got a snow cone, just chilled out, man. Didn't do nothing. Watch a bunch of TV. Uh, ate lasagna. Bought one of them Stofers. You like them Stouffer lasagnas?
The big ones, like family
Yeah,
size.
yeah, yeah.
We used to get those a lot back in the day, but the kids don't like them.
No?
No,
Shit, we tore that up. That shit was good with some breadsticks and some corn. Gotta have it with the
the
corn. So
corn. Yeah,
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 didn't do shit, man. Just kick back. Today, like I said, we got the little barbecue going with the in
yeah.
laws, which is cool. We hadn't seen them in a while. Josh and his girl should be going.
That's cool.
Nene was supposed to go, but he got some came up important, he says, so he won't be able to make it.
Okay.
What you got so important? 17? I don't know, but he is
Hey, you never
17.
know. You never
He
know.
is 17, so I remember them days. You know what I mean? If you
Mm,
got something going on with the friends or something, that might take priority over just hanging around at the old grandma's house.
could be. Yeah.
So, but he's like an entrepreneur, man. He's always got something going on with something, whether it's selling French bulldogs or what a lot of people doing that reselling of
Hmm.
clothes and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? You seen
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess he's trying to figure it out. So nothing wrong
Hey,
with that.
you got the baby to take care of, so
Yep,
whatever
yep,
he needs to
yep.
make it.
So I thought we were all gonna be in the same place at the same time, but Nene, I don't know. He said he might not make it, so we'll see.
Hmm.
It's hard to get everybody in the same place at the same time. So
Yeah. Once they get bigger, it's it's not easy all the time.
yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Other than that, we ain't got no plans, man. Just got another work week coming up. That's about it. What y'all got going on
Today,
today?
nothing.
You
Same
work
old.
Sundays, right?
Yeah, but till 4 o'clock. So probably today I just do stuff around the house, and I think the cars are good this week. Where I don't have to fuck with them.
What was wrong with Tony's?
I don't know, nothing. They was making a noise, and it was making a small noise, but not a big enough one where I can figure out where it's coming from.
Hissing, ticking, banging,
Just little thump in the wheel, but I took off the tire and checked it out, and I don't know.
nothing.
No, could be, but nothing I can figure out yet.
Yeah, yeah. Till it breaks down.
Until it gets louder or whatever, but we'll
Got you,
see.
got you,
But it's nothing like that I can find that was like urgent, I guess you could say.
got you. Man, it was tripped out. We had some people asking Thursday. I guess they look forward to it, man. Look forward to that drop.
Yeah,
Asking, hey, where's the episode? Where's the episode? I was like, man, it's hard to find good editors these days, man.
it's
And
hard to find good editors. Yeah,
nah, but that was cool. Like I told you yesterday, it's pretty cool. People are looking for it on Thursdays. Got some support out there. So, before we get too far, don't forget hit that like button.
subscribe.
Yeah, if you're not, I always
If you made it
forget.
this far, just hit that subscribe, and if it says log in, just fucking log in and get a YouTube account.
Yeah, and if you're just
You're
shy,
watching it anyways.
yeah, and if you're shy because you don't want your name to pop up on the comments, Just change your name on there. You don't have to know who you are.
You don't have to put your real name on
If you
there.
don't want your real name to be John Doe the third come up, you can always change your name. Just drop those comments, man. We
Yeah,
we like to see what y'all think about. I know sometimes it's easy to fall out of the there's podcasts I've listened to, and sometimes if I miss an episode or two, might be a few weeks before I listen to it again. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You just
yeah,
there's so much entertainment, so much stuff on the internet right now, so many podcasts, that you miss a week like us, you might be forgotten until you get reminded. You know what I'm saying? So, or you just might not get the reminders. I don't get the reminders. Normally, it's somebody that tells me, "Hey, good episode"
yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and I'm subscribed.
You could
So
set it up to get reminders when they get a new episode or
you
new
got to press
something.
that bell button, right?
It's something like that, yeah. But I don't
Yeah,
have any none of my YouTube videos are set up like that.
I got you. Well, like and subscribe right now, man. Hit it up.
Subscribe,
Drop
yeah,
a comment, whether it's a fire emoji, the muscle one, or thumbs down.
yeah. If you didn't like it, or we don't care, shit.
Give us that feedback. Give us
Yeah,
that feedback. So we'll see what's going on. Cowboys play today. How do you think? I've been watching that Cowboy documentary. It's pretty crazy,
yeah.
pretty tripped out. Yeah, I think I don't know if I'm on the last episode or not, but it's the episode where Michael Irvin starts getting caught up with all
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
they're getting to the end, yeah,
So I think they just won another Super Bowl. It's crazy because I was young back then. I never really been a diehard Cowboy fan. I remember the shit going on, but all that stuff that happened with Barry Switzer.
yeah,
Him and Troy Aikman. It's weird. Troy Aikman didn't like him. The rest of the team did. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
stripped out. Jerry Jones admits that he screwed up by firing Jimmy Johnson, and it's pretty good, man. Because I remember back then, and I remember hearing about Michael Irvin getting busted with
Yeah,
cocaine and all that shit. But like I said, I was young. I didn't care what was going on with the Cowboys. But it's
right.
pretty crazy story, man. You know how
Yeah.
they started making all that money and shit. And Jerry Jones, I guess. With Jerry Jones, he's got what? How many Super Bowls he got? Five, four,
Three.
three.
Yeah,
Uh, has made billions of dollars. I would assume billions.
yeah.
So when everybody's mad about the team and this trade and that trade, Jerry don't give a fuck.
No, I think his. This is why I don't buy the merch or nothing like that, or go to the games, because I think he just wants to stay relevant, right? Which, hey, good for him, right? Making
Yeah,
money, and we live in a city where we have that biggest franchise in the world. I think Cowboys. And if you're a fan, you're a fan, and I am a Cowboys fan now. Like I said, I won't jump ship, but until they put something better quality on the field, which Dak looks good this year, right? I'm not gonna lie, and they do look good, but they're beating bad teams, and then they tied against Green Bay. But I think until they put something better on the field, which I would say win at least two playoff games, get to the championship, then I'll buy a jersey or another hat or look at going to another game.
until they start winning.
No, they're winning. They have winning records, but I think they're just not putting the team in a position to go further than what they are.
And that falls on the coaches. Who do you think that falls on?
It falls on the general manager, which is Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. So you think they don't have enough talent on? He's
They
not
have
put.
talent. They're just not putting everything together. The difference I see this year, and like not to make this into a sports podcast or whatever, but and I was telling Bayan and somebody else, you know, in the past the Cowboys they were who they were, offense, defense, special teams, whatever, and they played teams as they were the Cowboys. This year, but because the coach has that name, and when you have a coach with they call it pedigree, right? You got the you know coaches that came from this pedigree and they branched out and became their own. Schottenheimer is comes from pedigree, his dad or whatever, and the difference that I've seen this year is they scheme their plays to the team that they're playing, right? In the past, we're the Cowboys. We're gonna run. We don't
Yeah, I
have a running
got you.
game. We're just gonna throw, and Dak can't do all that by himself. And that's why Dak didn't look good. They should have a running game, so Dak looks good because they have a running game now.
I got you. they adjust to each team they play versus just having
I see
Dallas
this
Cowboy
year.
football.
This year they have compared to years before, yeah.
I got you. I
But
got you.
they've beat bad teams, and we'll see. But
Yes.
I was watching the Thursday night game, Giants versus Eagles.
I don't know.
That
I
was
was
a good
looking at.
game. They got the rookie quarterback and the rookie running back. These two white dudes, right? And the quarterback, what's his name? Jackson Dart. He's just like a big chain swagger type of guy, you know. And then the running back, Scabo, whatever his
Oh,
name is.
Scatterball. I
Yeah.
remember watching him in college. That fool's good,
Where did he
man.
go to college at? Texas?
No, I want to say it might have been Alabama or
So,
Auburn
anyways,
or
that
something,
fool
but
is
I
like he's
remember
like a
him.
crazy white dude, man. But
No, he's fucking good.
yeah, but that dude runs over people, man. So let's see when New York comes back, we play New York again. That might be a tough game.
Yeah, Scatterboo. I forgot where I watched him. It might have. I think it was in one of those bowl games at the end. It might have been the championship game. I don't
You know, and
remember.
being a Cowboys fan, you hate New York, but they might be a good team to watch every week. New
Yeah,
York,
that's Scatterboo.
yeah,
I know that last name, but I remember watching him. I was like, holy, I mean, he was running people over. You know.
yeah, and in NFL too. As a
Yeah.
rookie, man, he's I like they could be a good team to watch. New
Yep.
York
Yep.
Giants, but um, Texas OU yesterday.
Yeah, I watched
That's
that one. That
Big
was pretty
Tex.
good. Texas. What happened? Oh,
That's
Big
Big
Tex.
Tex. Yeah,
They whooped that ass.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a pretty good game. I think Longhorns were favored to lose. I think I don't know. I don't keep up with
I didn't
college
see
football.
that. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not a big college football fan, but you know, living here, you always think
Yeah,
about that
Texas
Texas
OU
OU
because it's
too.
during the fair,
Yeah,
Cotton Bowl.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure after that game, it was a bunch of drunk rednecks running around the fair and shit. You know, that's how it usually
I
goes.
remember back when we were kids, we used to go to. They used to have a. I don't know if they still do it now, but a Texas OU rally
Yeah,
and
and Deep Ellum.
yeah,
Yeah,
or Weston.
yeah, Weston. There
Yeah,
you
the
go. There you
Weston.
go,
Back in the
Weston.
Weston was popping back then.
Yeah, we used to go. We got in a few rumbles out there with
Yeah,
some Oklahomians and shit. I don't know if they still do, man, because it'd be kind of wild.
I know they do like. I don't know if I didn't really pay much attention this year, but in the past they did like a Texas OU competition. I think they were like pull a airplane or something like that. Do you
Oh,
remember that
I
one?
don't
Yeah,
remember that, but it's funny because the fair
speeding
has their waves.
competition.
Like, the combo weekend, you already know it's gonna be all the white people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to mix other people, but and then Prairie View Grambling, it's gonna be all the black
yeah,
people.
yeah.
And I don't know if they still do it, but the last weekend used to always be Tejano weekend, so it'll be all the.
They already had that.
Oh, did
La
they?
Mafia was there, I think,
Okay,
last week. Yeah,
so it's crazy. They kind of try to
yeah.
spread it out,
Hey,
maybe. Hey,
international. Turn the
and
state fair international.
no, I mean it's a smart thing. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? They try to keep it all right. Let's try to keep
yeah.
the violence down with the blacks and the Mexicans, and keep the robbing down between the black Mexicans and the whites. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, they took the fair tickets away from high school
I
kids.
saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a good thing. I think.
So y'all living in not Dallas County, do they
Atlas
get
kind
state
of
fair tickets?
nah.
No.
I don't think they did last year. I think it's just a DISD thing.
Okay.
They had Friday off, but it wasn't because of the fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DISD had Thursday and Friday off for the fair,
I know
and
that we get a week off for fall break.
next week.
This past week
Okay.
was fall break.
Well, we got Friday. Well, Stevie's got Friday, Monday, and Tuesday off. I
Okay.
don't know if that's fall
Kind of
break.
little fall break
Yeah,
days.
yeah. So, but nah, that's a good thing, and I think that may have had something to do with the fair attendance this year.
Mm,
Because like I said, we've been working on this school a couple years, so I've had maybe 2 or 3 fair seasons
yeah.
come through, and usually when we drive through there, it's fucking hell. You know what I mean? This year wasn't bad at all.
So I hear like reports people saying it's too expensive or just people don't want to go or what do you think the reason is?
I think it's played out, man. I think everybody's tired of the fucking paying 20 tickets for something fried when a lot of places are doing the same shit now. I
Somebody
mean,
said go to Trader's Village.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think, you have people like, I even told Myra, man, maybe we'll go to the fair, just me and you, and just get some grub. I mean, there's always that thing of, hey, let's go to the fair, but I think it's played out. You know what
You
I
think
mean? I
so?
mean, their price. I mean, I don't know if the price gouging is the right word or not, but it's kind of ridiculous. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? I mean, if you got them like you guys, y'all went out there, y'all expected to spend the money, you can afford to spend the money, but a lot of people that used to go out there just to maintain 100, $150, you know what I mean? Is not stretching as far as it used to.
So yeah, like let's say a dinner, right? A dinner date. Okay. Because people say that. Me and Cynthia said, let's come by ourselves one day, right? So let's say you go to a decent dinner, not Chili's or something like that, but a little bit step up, but not high
Yeah,
class.
yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna spend for you and Myra? A couple drinks and dinner. What do you think? Sit down
100 to
dinner.
150.
Okay, let's say 150, right? Just average it out. Fare, you're gonna spend $30 for parking to just off the bat. Let's say a cheap day, $24 for entrance for two people. So you're already at $60 pretty much.
Well, it's $30 to get in, right?
But they have discount days, so let's say I'm averaging $12 a ticket to get in.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
So 30 parking.
And 24 you get
Let's just
in.
put 25. Round it off at 25. So
Uh-huh.
you're looking at $55 already.
Just you haven't stepped in there
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And $100 tickets, right? You're at 160, right? You could have went to have a nice dinner, sit down dinner. But you know,
But it's
the fair's a
it,
fair though.
but the fair, it's cool to just go
Yeah,
regardless.
that's what I
Not cool
mean. The
like
fair's a
cool, but
fair.
it's a good thing. Hey, let's go to the fair.
And they have free stuff, like seeing the cars, and we saw a horse show, and saw the pigs, and I think
But that's why I was saying maybe with the high school, I don't think a lot of people knew about that. So had a lot of people knew that the high schools weren't going to have their days, it was going to make it harder for kids to go. Uh, maybe I think that's part of the reason why I didn't want to go. You know,
because
just
young
tired of
kids,
it being overrun with the what they say the YNs,
the
man.
ones
The
they get,
YNs all
yeah.
over the place. You know, there was a chick at work and she went with her boyfriend. I'm sorry, let me politically. There was a young lady at work that went with her husband or boyfriend and she didn't enjoy it. She said all I saw was young kids' asses because the asses hanging out and weed smoke all over the place, and
Uh-huh.
or the smell at least. You know
Right.
what I mean? So she didn't enjoy it, man. And that's one thing. Get back, man. I see these kids. They be sagging their pants and showing their underwear, and the underwear be all up between their crackers. Like, when did that become cool? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like I sagged always, but
Yeah.
not enough. Like where it's below my butt cheeks, and
Yeah.
you can see your underwear being stuck between your crack. I'm like, what's cool about that? But that's part of the reason I didn't go. You know, me, I tend to have a temper. So when I'm in that environment, knowing the crowd that goes there, not only that crowd, but sometimes it's overrun with that type of crowd. If somebody starts shit with me, I'm probably gonna start shit back, and I just don't want to put myself in. Somebody walks by and pushes the shit out of Myra, or somebody said, knowing that I'm in the environment where something like that can happen, I'm already ready for it. You know what I mean? So
I mean, when we went, I didn't see any of that kind of stuff.
yeah,
The only thing that it was packed in like the food court area and stuff like
yeah,
that, and people with scooters or big ass wagons to carry their kids. That was annoying because they're just in the way,
yeah, yeah.
right? Which whatever you want, you got three kids, you're gonna fucking have a wagon or whatever. Or I think those people who didn't need scooters, riding scooters, because you can rent them and shit, just because they didn't want to walk. Um, that's all I had an issue with
Yeah.
that day. But
But
we left right when it was getting dark.
yeah, so I think I just try to avoid it. Like I said, I think it's almost like the vendors are pushing out so much food is not as good as it used to be. I see a lot of people like on TikTok, this is what I ate, and you know, a few people going to spend, I forgot which one it was, 27 tickets on something, and shit was cold and nasty. And I don't know. I just, like I said, a lot of that stuff you can find at restaurants now. They're starting to sell the fucking everything hot Cheeto crumbs on it,
Yeah, I
and
don't like that
and
stuff.
all kinds of shit. But no, I mean, at the same time, like I said, like I told my, I mean, we could have went. We decided not to, but it's not a bad thing to go to either. Say, hey, let's go to the fucking fair.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's cool. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of money that. if I was to go, it'd just be me and Myra. We'll get up in there, and eat, and leave. But like you said, you're already at 60, $70 before you even walk. It's
before you
tripped
walk
out
in. Yeah,
because you got gas stations. There's a McDonald's, a Jack in the Box, a Golden Chick, it's AutoZone and CVS, and
yeah.
it's funny because you can't go to those places because they're selling their
The
parking
parking.
spots for the fair. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, they make more money that I guess.
I mean, how you go pull up behind the pump waiting on somebody, and they come to find out these motherfuckers are in the fair. They're not even putting gas. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you got everybody selling parking. I know a couple of my guys. We're about 2 blocks where we're working. They just parked at the job site and walked over there, free parking. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So it's for me. It's I can go or I not go. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Either
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
So
this year I think we could have. We went. Just I don't think we went last year, but we went and um I don't know.
but I know a few people. Like my boy Baby G, they buy season tickets every year.
Yeah, and then you got
You
those
know,
kind of fair goers that's their thing. You
yeah,
know.
just pop in and
Yeah,
grab some grub or whatever. So it is what it is. How many was it? This the last week or next week or
I
what?
think it's next week.
I know they always put the amount of money they made. I'm sure it's gonna be down this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I don't know, man. I think the no high school tickets is a good thing. You know what I mean? Just to keep it. I mean, once you get a mob of people like that at different high schools all at the same time, there's bound to be shit.
yeah, I
You know what I
guess so.
mean?
Yeah,
I mean, not only just school rivalries, because just a school rivalry in itself could start a fight. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Football teams, just shit like that. But then you also, of course, you got different areas, different schools, different gangs, different shit. And in this day and age, you don't definitely don't want to be that person that gets hit by a stray or something like that
yeah.
because some guys did that type of shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, we chose not to go. If I'd rather go to Six Flags. I think where
Do you get
you
on the rides?
yeah
You do.
at the fair no.
Yeah, I don't like to
Uh,
get dizzy rides.
Not only that, but I don't trust them motherfuckers.
Oh,
You know what I mean? They pop them up and pop them down.
yeah, I don't like the rides that make you dizzy. I never like those.
Yeah, where at Six Flags, you want to get on the ride, it's all free. You pay to get
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
you spend at will. Versus at the fair, you got to spend to do almost.
To do anything,
Yeah, I
almost.
mean, there's free stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, but I mean, uh, like you said, whatever you want to do, you got to spend money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm a fan of Six Flags,
Hmm.
but fair's cool. Fair's cool. So if Stevie would have said, "Hey, let's go to the fair," we would have went to
I
the
probably
fair.
would have went.
You know what I mean? So we didn't have no kids pushing us, so it gave us a reason not to go. So
Yeah.
we'll see. How many people out there went to the fair? What'd y'all eat, man? Was it worth it? Was it worth the money? Was it overpriced? Is it overhyped? Is it played out, or what is it? You know what I'm saying? So um, I remember one of my favorite things. I think there was a stand from San Antonio
Hmm.
that did Fiesta that would sell gorditas and shit. Man, the motherfuckers were good.
Oh, the gorditas at Fiesta, they're pretty good.
And I forget the name of the people, but they had a big booth out at Fiesta in San Antonio, and they would come to the fair. And I forget their name, and they used to be located towards the back.
Hmm.
A lot of people knew. So, fair I can go, not go. It is what it is. Like I said, if Steve or Meyer would have said, "Hey, let's go to the fair," we would have went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I ain't against it. So I know a lot of people were fucking up our parking on the job site because they were parking there and walking. We couldn't. We go to lunch and they fucking nobody want to go to lunch
Yeah.
because we're getting our trucks and there's already people like hitting their brakes. Are y'all leaving? Nope. Sorry.
Damn.
So then, it is what it is, man. State Fair Tex is almost done, but everybody got it's something you grow up knowing about.
Yeah. Do you remember going to the fair when we were kids, like with mom and dad?
Nah,
I think once.
I don't remember.
I think once we just didn't go. There was, and it's funny that we talk about these things because um, I tell them we were broke growing up, right?
We were.
Especially before I left, we were and it's, there's these TikToks that say if I knew if when I was a kid, if I knew my kids, I would think there's some rich motherfuckers.
Well, like I think it's that kind of like when I see when it said when we were kids, we were wanting Happy Meals and Frosties, and these days these kids want fucking sushi and steak
Korean
or so,
barbecue
yeah,
and
some
shit.
shit like that. Yeah, I mean, it's like I hit up Joshy yesterday, and going back to where you say we were broke, and he said they were busy at work, and he gets paid by the flag hour. I was like, well, that's a good thing, and
Yeah,
I said, damn, baller. He was like, shoot, dad, I'm broke. I go, yeah, but when you got your own shit, that's where your money goes to. So you're not
yeah,
broke. You're rich. I mean, you're living life.
yeah, yeah,
I said, you got your own spot. You got your truck. You got, this, that. So not that you're broke, but your money's going to shit. You're going home to your own spot, living
yeah,
life.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's the cost to live life.
yeah,
There's times, I mean, shit. That's kind of why we got lasagna yesterday. Well, I'd be cheap too. I'm like, man, instead of spending $60, we can spend $15 on the lasagna
hmm
and
hmm
fucking everybody eat a good meal. And we went out Friday. Mars like, and then they're on this fucking Canes trip, man. I don't know where Canes. I don't ever remember in the fucking all these 20 some years I've been a dad ever going to Canes.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, one day I'm coming home late from work, and we're gonna get Canes. I'm like, Canes, all right, whatever.
yeah.
You know. Then now they want Canes every day. The next day we're back to Canes.
I don't like Canes or Chick-fil-A.
I'm not big. Canes is good,
I
but
don't.
it's overrated.
I always tell them, what am I, six? I don't want no chicken tenders.
They're good though, but they're overrated. And so last Friday, like, we're gonna get Canes. You want
Yeah,
Canes? I'm like, fuck, I don't want Canes.
yeah,
I didn't want no chicken. I didn't want no hamburgers. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted.
yeah.
And and I was kind of grumpy, man. I came home. I mean, man, I worked a lot of fucking hours last week. I think I clocked out at like fucking 58 hours or something for the week.
hmm
And came home. I actually got out of it was weird, man. All my guys were on days because school was out. So I was home like 4:30, and I was like, fuck do I do? I mean, it was good to be home, but I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? So this is what y'all do at 4:30? I do a goddamn thing.
yeah.
What I'm saying? Everybody laying around the house. Fuck. So I took a nap, and man, I crashed out. Took a 2 hour nap. Woke up and forgot what they needed to go to Walmart to get Stevie another splint for his finger.
hmm
And she's like, we'll go get some food. You want canes? I'm like, no, I don't want canes. And I'm kind of grumpy because I'm tired, but she thinks I'm grumpy. I don't know. But I'm like, no, I don't want that. You want this? No, we'll just go. I'll find something. And man, so we pull up to the Canes in Cedar Hill. I don't know if you're familiar where it's at. It's across the street from that Jack in the Box, and then you got the McDonald's and the Sonic on four. I forget what it might be 1382. Um, and there's an optical place that we take Stevie to, and then there's the Take Five, and then the Home Depot,
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
there's food trucks out there.
Oh,
I
there
was like,
is.
oh shit, what the
Mm.
fuck?
In Cedar Hill.
Yeah,
Okay.
and of course they're probably not there legally because I mean I'm sure the optical place didn't say yeah sit your taco stand up
hmm
but it's three different ones, so we're in Canes, and I'm like, that's what I'll get some fucking tacos. And I felt bad, man, because it was two taco stands. One was empty, one was busy, and I was like, they're both probably good.
Yeah.
Should I go to the empty one, just show some love?
hmm
But the other one was more convenient, man. That's
Whatever,
how it is.
yeah.
But still, I kind of felt
Yeah.
like they're probably like, come over here, and I pull over. But in the middle, what does antojitos mean?
It's
Like
like
snacks?
snacks, yeah, like
Okay.
cravings.
So they had one of those right in the middle,
Uh,
and got I went up. Nice people. It was pretty cool. Ordered my tacos. Shit, it was like $16 for 5 tacos.
not too bad.
Shit, it's like
Three,
three
$3.
something a
Yeah, that's about
taco.
average now.
That's a lot.
It's about average.
But it was food truck. It was.
LCI is like $3 a taco now.
I heard LCI went down.
They have.
Dude, that used to be the fucking tacos to get back in the day because they give you those. It wasn't like the slice fajita, it was like cube
Yeah, yeah,
fajitas. It's fucking good, but I heard they went down. So we stopped like $16 each. I mean, I was like, whatever, it's food trucks at
yeah,
night. That's
yeah.
what it is. Got the tacos. They had all kinds of shit, man. Waffle, what's it called?
Crepes, crepes.
Nah, the one you get at the fair that's got the powder on top.
Oh,
What is it called?
funnel cake.
Funnel cake, and I love that shit. But that shit was $10. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to spend $30.
Yeah,
I'm over here telling them not to spend that much. I'm over here gonna spend thirty
yeah,
dollars. Tacos were all right. They weren't bad. They were pretty good. You know what I'm saying? $3 worth. I don't know, but on a Friday night, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Food truck. It was worth it. But it tripped me out because the week before we went to Wingfields, and at the CVS, it was funny because the good dude had a smoker, and Myra was like, "They're having a barbecue in the middle of CVS." I'm like, "They're not having a barbecue, dude." The way she said it, like they was just, the
Like
whole family
posted
showed
up.
up. Yeah, she goes, "Man, and look at Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff always been ghetto. They're having a barbecue in the middle of CVS parking lot." I'm like, "Nah," he said he got his
Hey,
smoker.
Meyer, move out of Oak Cliff and look at
Yeah, all
shit.
bougie and
Yeah.
shit. Call the cops and shit. Hey, we got illegal guys having a barbecue over here. So when we were over there, she goes, "Man, I was talking about look Oak Cliff, look they're over here having a barbecue. Like they're having a barbecue, it's a food truck." I said, but the way she says it makes it sound like,
Yeah, yeah,
"Hey man, you know what? Let's meet up at CVS and let's throw down." You
yeah.
know what I mean? So but it was pretty good, man. That just tripped me out. I see on TikTok, I think it's in Arlington, they do this late night I don't know if it's legal, it's underground, it's not legal. I don't know what it is, but it's like a bunch of food trucks.
Hmm.
It's like, I mean, not really no functions going on, just people walking around drinking
Yeah,
and
there's a few spots that do something like that over on Hampton and Keast on Thursday nights. They do like a pop up. You know, all these local small
yeah.
business. They do like those mini pancakes and tacos and those antojitos type stuff. There was a coffee person out there, and there's a food that we've been knowing for a while, Don Chicharron. He does fucking good as chicharrones and like the not beef jerky, but it's like the flat one.
Yeah.
That is like jerky, I guess. That shit's real good. So we saw him out there, and we bought some shit off of him too.
Speaking of that, while I was TikToking, I ran across Nikki. Sometimes it'll pull up some people like, would you like to whatever? And I was like, American idiot. Why does this guy
I
keep
don't know
up?
why he has
No, but I didn't know it was
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah,
But it always pops up
yeah.
like, "Would you like to friends or
Oh yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
or whatever?" And I was like, "What is this American?" So I picked. I was like, "Oh, that's Nikki, man.
yeah,
Man, you
yeah,
ain't the American idiot, Nikki. What's up, bro?"
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he put on their things I ate at the fair. He did one of those.
Yeah, he likes to do little stuff like that. He'll do like a, I think he says photo dump monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was pretty cool.
yeah,
He liked that matcha. That's the one I've been hearing a lot about. The green one.
yeah.
What is matcha? What is matcha,
I don't know.
anyways?
I never liked it. It to me it
Is
tastes too
is it like
earthy.
coffee?
It's you can put coffee in it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I guess it's like because they sell at coffee shop, so I don't know what it is much of, but
Yeah, so I was like, "Dang, you know, American Indian nephew, what's up, man?"
we
So,
try to find little taco spots. Like you said, LCI used to be our go-to, but it's kind of going down a little bit. There's a 24 spot over here in Duncanville that's pretty decent. Um, but we don't have like a go-to like we used to, you know.
well, on Friday night, now hit up Cedar Hill right there. I think that is 1387, but it's right there, like I said, on the side of Home Depot.
Yeah,
Staten Optical, that's what it is,
and
and I,
then there's the hibachi spot and
yeah,
the
but it's
crab
going
spot.
down the not that's the service road. It's this side.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's the Staten Optical. The next to that, I want to say is that 5 minute oil change or
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and then
But we found one right here. What is that? 67 and Daniel Dale. There's a little behind the Monterrey. There's a car wash, and they're
I know
posted
exactly
up.
what you're
They're
talking about.
posted up in the afternoons,
Oh,
like after
really?
6 o'clock. We went there after Bears game last week or the week before, and that shit was pretty good.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because that's where I get my tortillas and shit at
Yeah,
right there.
right behind that little car wash.
And the one we found at Cedar Hill, it was cool. You know, they got tables, so if y'all been, if you've been drinking or whatever, you with a little crowd or a couple, 4, 6 people.
But I don't know if it's because I know Austin is big on
Hey, we're
the
gonna have to
food.
take a time. I've been in the pee for like 15 minutes. I
Go
gotta
ahead.
piss like a motherfucker. What can I inside or outside? Gotta edit
I
this shit.
gotta edit that shit.
Oh shit, fucking dog. So, but that was a cool spot, man. It was pretty cool, man. You know, like you said, we moved out of Oak Cliff, so we're bougie. So after I got my tacos, I called the law enforcement. I was like, "Hey, we got some illegal tacos going on over here. You might want to send
No,
ICE over
I was
here."
saying
Nah.
like Austin, they're big with the taco truck scene, so maybe it's not that illegal in Texas. You know what I mean? That they're doing it because they're popping up
Yeah, and
everywhere.
it's cool because
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of these places are fucking good. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like Midlothian, actually, before we went, there's a spot off. Uh, and a while ago I said 287. I meant 1382.
yeah. 1382.
287 is back over there in Midlothian, but there's a spot called Tacos 287.
Mm.
But there's like two Mexican restaurants. One is called I can't even think of it, but it's next to the snow cone place. And I went there one morning. Been there twice. We've been there 4 years, and tacos, breakfast tacos, tasted like fucking store bought tortillas.
Okay.
Nasty. Didn't
Okay.
like it. Yeah, one of the guys from the baseball team. He's Hispanic, Mexican. I don't know what. And he was like, "Man, go to that." Damn, what I can't remember what it's called. He goes, "That's where I get my menudo. It's fucking good." So I think I told this story. Went and got the menudo, and I got the huevos al mexicana,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Because I had them when we did that Cinco de Mayo thing,
Yeah.
and they were
Yeah.
fucking, they were good.
Yeah.
That's my
Well,
first time
Mexicana's
having
good.
them.
Yeah.
So I got the menudo, wasn't good. Got the huevos a la mexicana, what do they put in there? Bell peppers and shit.
It's onions, jalapenos, and tomatoes.
Well, they were like raw. They hadn't been cooked with the eggs,
Oh,
so
okay.
it was nasty.
See, maybe because he's used to that kind of.
But
Maybe
I
he'll
don't
get
know
Mexican
because
food.
when we went to San Antonio or we went to go play in Austin, I forgot what little town he got. He got a family out there that owns a
Mm-hmm.
restaurant. I
Mm-hmm.
think I brought this up too. They were bringing us
Oh yeah,
breakfast,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was fucking like authentic.
Mm.
So I know he didn't grow up on this type of
Okay,
shit.
I see.
You know what I mean? But maybe he's been here this long,
Yeah.
and he's nothing wrong with it. He married to a white lady,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe that food got a little more creamer in his coffee.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
took
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit of the brown away. But
Mhm.
cool as hell. Derek Gonzalez, he cool as fuck.
Okay.
His son's a beast on baseball. Stevie been balling with that boy since they were like 6 years old, man.
Mhm.
Moved on a little bit, and here they are in high school playing again.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
but anyways, my point was there's not very many options in Midlothian. So
Right, right.
the tacos 287 is if okay, we're not driving to Oak Cliff. It's decent,
Mhm.
but they give you your tacos with the white tortillas, which I don't think street tacos should be eaten with white tortillas. I want the greasy,
White corn tortillas?
yeah,
Okay.
I want the greasy yellow
Yeah.
dripping in grease with two tortillas sticking
Right,
together.
right,
You know,
right.
that's
Yeah.
what I want from a street taco.
Yeah.
And what's weird is I'm a torta guy too. I like tortas, so I ordered the tortas with French fries. They're like, we don't have French fries. We do tater tots.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, different, but man, their tater tots are the
I say
shit, man.
sometimes tater tots go
Oh, I
hard.
love tater
Yeah,
tots.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll choose tater tots over French fries, but it was just weird.
Yeah.
At a taco stand, you get a torta, you usually get French fries.
Hmm.
But their fucking tater tots are the shit, man. They're
Yeah.
so crunchy on the outside, but so
Yeah, yeah,
soft in
yeah,
it. And the boys love it. You get a
yeah.
big old container, things like three something. And man, it's not the mix you think of fucking tacos and tater tots, but
Yeah.
their tater tots are good.
Cause
But
yeah, when I go somewhere and they're like, "You want fries or tater tots?" I'm like, probably more than half the time I get tater tots.
especially Sonic,
Sonic, yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta have the tater tots.
yeah,
And the boys like cheese fries, and I like tater tot fries. So we buy the Sonic tater tots from the
yeah,
store
yeah,
too. And I know the recipe just right to get them crunchy on the outside because you want them crunchy on the outside. You don't
yeah,
want them all soft and raw. But anyway, so there's no option. So Myra didn't want it. She goes, I don't want that. I just didn't want no burger. I didn't want no
yeah.
chicken. I
You
didn't
get
want
tired
the
of that.
regular
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? I would have almost was like, I'll just eat a fucking sandwich and chips. I
yeah,
just don't want that.
yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't like 287 tacos. And I didn't make a big deal about it because it's not the best.
Right.
So I was cranky from work. I was mad that they wanted canes because I'm like, what the fuck is up with canes? So I was just irritable, you know what I mean? Now
Yeah,
every day y'all gonna want fucking canes. So it was almost to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't fucking want shit.
yeah.
You know, and we got a big argument. It wasn't her fault, you know what I mean? So luckily we saw those, man. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't mind seeing that more often. The Antojitos. You know, I know if I would have stopped there, I would have spent a grip of fucking money. So I avoided it. I don't
Yeah,
need it.
yeah.
You know, diabetic. I think I
But they probably
overdosed.
what did they have like chamoy shit
Yeah,
or
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, shit.
yeah.
Fruit cups with chamoy and all that shit.
So
You know
like
what I
fresas
mean?
and crema and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I was like, I don't need it. I don't need the sugar. I don't want to spend the money. But I did. I think I did overdose on fucking sugar last night. Went to buy the tortillas. Ended up buying a bunch of pan dulce. Man, pan dulce is
Man,
expensive, man.
it can get
I
high.
remember it used to be like $3, $4, especially the
Nah, not
cupcakes.
anymore.
Hell
They're like a
no.
dollar a piece now.
Yep, $1 a piece, man.
So me with pan dulce, I go and just because everything looks fucking good, I end up with like 20 pieces and
Yeah,
shit.
same shit. And then I
Yeah.
have Meyer, makes it worse,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Because when I go, I like the cream filled shit. The shit that's
Okay.
got the cream. That's
Yeah.
what I like. I
Yeah.
love that shit. They make the one. It looks like a eclair,
Yeah.
and it's got the. Oh, I love that
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and the boys, everybody knows which ones are mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they leave them alone. But sometimes fucking Isaiah creeps up in there, and I'm like, I had two of these. Where the fuck
Yeah.
is it? You
Well,
know what I'm
shit. That's
saying?
why you end up buying 20 because
Yeah.
you want your own, and
Yeah.
somebody else wants their
So I
own.
buy those. I buy the empanadas de queso. I
Those are
love
good.
those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the boys, they love it. You can't go wrong with the cupcakes. You know
No
what I mean? Them
cupcakes.
cupcakes are the shit.
Yeah.
I like the ones. I always look for the ones that got like an extra piece of bread hanging
Yeah.
on the side. You know what I mean? And then I never get the conchas. Myra got some of those yesterday.
Mhm.
So I'm getting mine, and I'm looking at her like, and I even told her, I said, they're a dollar each, right? She's like, oh.
Yeah.
But she goes, all we came for was tortillas. I said, no, I already planned to get
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
pan dulce. What do you think about flan?
I don't eat it that much.
Is
I'll
it
eat it.
good?
It's good. I'll have. I can never eat a whole piece.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because there's this dude
Just
that
because I've never been a fan of it, but I'll try it
it
when it's
comes on
good.
my TikTok
Uh-huh.
and it shows like he dumps the pan over. What is that? Is
I
that
think it's
juice?
caramel. I
Caramel?
think so.
Caramel or is it caramel?
Both.
Which one
Caramel.
is it?
I
No, it
say
can't be
caramel.
both.
I
Tomato,
say
tomato,
caramel.
caramel. I think I say one, both of them. Just don't
I
know
think I say
when.
both too.
Caramel, caramel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, and the shit looks good.
It does. It
But
does.
his thing is, he'll throw like 10 of them, and they go quick. Is they cut the pieces, and the people have to be able to pick it up and put it in the little tray without breaking it. And I don't know if they get it for free or not, but they'll have a fucking line of people, and they come and the shit breaks because that motherfucker when he cuts it, he puts it right in the container. But I guess it's not that easy. But he also drizzles that stuff, and it looks good. But when I go to the Monterrey over there, it doesn't look as good as the.
Yeah.
So what is the yellow stuff? Just gelatin?
It's whatever the flan is. It's flan is flan. It's like no. It's like pudding is pudding. Flan is flan.
But flan is flan.
What's pudding?
Pudding is a mixture of powder and milk
Okay,
together
what's
to the
Jello?
Jello is a mixture of gelatin
So
and
flan
water.
is a mixture of flan and
Well, what the
whatever.
fuck is flan? That's
It's
what I'm
flan.
asking.
It's just flan.
Flan is flan. Hey, in the chat, what is flan? Flan. You can't just say what's flan. Flan is flan. You know
That's
what
what I mean. Like Jello's Jello, pudding's pudding, flan is flan.
I mean? I guess. I mean, I see
You
what you
have to
said.
mix it.
Yeah, I see what you
You mix it
say.
with
What
something.
what consistency is it? Pudding or Jello?
Both.
Oh my god, this guy
It's
right
both. Just go
here.
get one on the way home and see what you think.
But it don't look as good,
Yeah,
especially the whole cup with just the flan.
yeah,
I don't know, but on the TikTok that shit looks good as
yeah, yeah.
fuck. But in real life,
Like
uh,
Cynthia and Bear will get some because they like it. So I have a bite or two, but not that I don't like it. It's good, but I've never been a flan fan.
got you.
Yeah.
So I like the candy apples. They got the chamoy, and
Okay.
those motherfuckers are good,
Yeah.
man. I can eat
Yeah.
the shit. They had some yesterday. I was gonna get them, but they look kind of old to where the shit was already
Okay.
leaking off, and you
Uh-huh.
can see the apple. I was like, yeah, they don't look too
Yeah, you
good.
don't want one like that.
But man, them things are good, right? You like those?
Yeah.
Those are good as fuck. So, but anyways, yeah, I think we went for a couple packs of tortillas. We walk out $30. We're asked to be. And what do you guys think about this? I don't mind when it's something like this. We're having a cookout. Bring this, bring that. You know what I mean? It's a family thing. So they asked us to bring some tortillas and drinks. My mother-in-law's. We usually buy 12 packs, but they always do 2 liters, and they don't drink much Coke. They probably won't get drinking. She always makes lemonade, or she'll make some
Mm.
Jamaica or something like that. But man, fucking 2 liters, man. Almost $4 a fucking 2 liter. I was like, fuck, man. I mean, what are y'all selling for at the store? A
We
two
don't
liter
sell 2 liters.
Coke.
The only 2 liters we get because of that reason is the Dr. Pepper has it's a RC and the Sunkiss. They have them on special for on the label says 149. So that's the only 2 liters we get to sell at the store.
Because they're affordable. Because
Because
the,
yeah,
the, the
they'll
$4 ones ain't gonna sell.
and the crackheads love them. They'll come in with their 161 because they know the price. And well, not just I won't just say crackheads, but
Damn, bro.
um,
So crackheads that are keeping you alive, bro, keeping you
they're their
selling.
everyday
Salute to the
customers.
crackheads out there, man. Is there a more political term y'all would like us to use? Because crackheads seems
They do crack. I mean, they they live in the
the
alley and
crack
shit.
users. Sounds nicer than crackhead.
Well,
He said they live in that. What's a crackhead? Cracker's crackhead, like flan. It's like
like
flan. Every fucking
fly.
crackhead is just a crackhead, man. That's what it
Well,
is.
I'm gonna say, not just them, but they're the ones who buy most of them. But
Yeah.
we don't sell the regular 2 liters, and in the 12 packs, we don't. The only we'll go buy 12 packs when they're on special because they're not that cheap.
When you can use Mike Jones' name.
Yeah, they're not that
But
cheap
I
buying from
remember
the
I
vendor.
remember Diamond Shamrock used to have three and sometimes four 12 pack, at least three for $9.
Oh shit.
Shit, now that was back in the day though, but
Yeah.
now shit, it's almost $9 for one fucking.
What's crazy is shit's going up, right? And I think some people use it as well, everything's going up, right? When we buy our merchandise and our halls, we do check the prices, and I think the normal markup is 30 to 40%, right? That's the normal markup on everything.
That y'all mark up at the
But that's
store.
that's like the baseline with
Yeah.
retail,
Okay.
30 to 40%. When you're a convenience store, you can use that 40%, right? Where the grocery store maybe they do 20%.
So there's a when you say what was the word you just used?
Convenience store
No, that
markup.
the markup. So there is a limit y'all can mark up.
Yeah, because in your price gouging, right?
Okay.
Or it's too much.
And the FDA or whoever's in charge, they monitor that shit.
Not really. They don't. But you don't want to screw people
No, yeah, yeah,
either,
yeah.
and
I
you
was
don't
just
want to
wondering how
have
that works.
you don't want to have you don't want to you don't want to have stuff on the shelf because it's not selling.
Yeah, yeah,
So we do 40% the most because we're a convenience store, right?
yeah.
And people do sometimes say, "Man, you're more expensive than so and so." Well, you don't have to wait in line. You don't have
No,
to,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
convenience,
yeah, for
right?
sure. You ain't got to go to the grocery
So we
store.
stay consistent with like 7-Eleven, right?
Okay.
Because 7-Eleven is a little behind certain things, but it's a convenience store. So one thing that people trip out on is the canned sodas, right? People want to still live in the man. I remember when whatever, whatever, right? So the canned sodas used to be $1, right? But they went up to 140
Yeah.
just because the 12 packs cost more now, and you got to make a little bit of something. So it's funny, like, man, I remember you don't got no 50-cent chips, and this and that, and I'm like, there ain't no more 50-cent shit. Even the little Debbie's took the price off the damn little
Oh
Debbie's
shit.
because they're not 50 cents no
Man,
more,
what I
man.
don't like to see is the Arizona teas that say 99 cents on the can and then they're
But we don't
$1.75
do
at the
that. We don't
register.
do
What
that.
the fuck is that,
We don't do
man?
that. The Arizona cans, they stopped. Not all of them, but a lot of them stopped putting the
Yeah,
price
yeah, yeah,
because it went up,
yeah.
right? And so we didn't go. I think Arizona is 119 at our
How
store.
many times do you hear, man, these fucking swishers used to cost $1?
Well, the Swishers have it on the thing. Well,
Yeah.
and then they did go up. Swishers
No,
are
that's what I'm saying.
139 now.
I remember when back in the day, all you needed was $11, man. Fucking 10 for the sack and one for the
I try to tell these
blunts.
fools, man, when they complain about the Swishers, and man, I'm like, did you tell the weed man why is his price so high and shit? No, put that in the budget. The
Right, put
weed
it in the
and the
butt. Yeah,
Swishers,
that's
yeah,
how we used to do it. Hey, I need 11 or $12. What
yeah,
the fuck? Yeah, 10 for the sack and two for the blunts.
yeah.
That's what you need. You got to put in the budget,
I
man.
tell like, man, then the
Or
crackheads buying the little
scrub.
little bowl thing. Oh, I only have $4, man. Did you tell the crack dealer you only had $4, motherfucker? This $5.
Do you ever watch that Cadiz Atif or whatever that cashier out in Chicago?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that dude's funny. I know some of them are probably scripted,
Stage,
but there's
yeah,
a lot of them that are not. Man, there
yeah.
was one the other
Motherfuckers
day.
get mad.
He got mad as hell because he was giving them a fake 20, and the
Yeah,
dude was like, "Man, fuck this!" So he took all the shit. He's like, "Hey, man," and I could tell this one was real because he was pretty mad that he goes, "This motherfucker just stole something," but the dude left his phone.
yeah.
And he's like, get his phone, get his phone. Like 2 hours later, the dude comes back in, but he's got like a COVID mask on. He's like, yeah, man, I think I lost my phone. I left my phone. He goes, that's the motherfucker right
Yeah,
there. He's like, you want your fucking phone? Pay for my shit.
yeah,
But he's telling him, like, why'd you do that?
yeah.
And that dude, man, knock on wood, because he's funny, man. I'm surprised that dude ain't
We're
been
in
killed.
security in the back. Some videos you could see the
Yeah,
security
yeah.
guy coming
But
out.
I'm surprised that dude ain't got killed walking
Yeah,
out to his car or something. But he does a lot of shit for his community.
yeah, yeah,
Like that day, he was like, "Why'd you do that, man? Like, all you had to do was talk to me."
yeah,
He goes, "Man, I got my grandkids. All I got is $3, man." And he goes, "Here's all the stuff." He brought all the stuff back too, knowing he was going to have to
yeah.
get the shit. He's like, dude, keep your $3 and take the shit. But
Yeah,
why'd you fucking do that?
yeah,
There'll be times that a customer come in with their kid and they got a passenger report card. They give him like 30 seconds to grab. But he's making that money off TikTok and
yeah, yeah,
YouTube, where
yeah,
he's basically investing in himself, knowing that he's gonna get the views. But
yeah.
yeah, that dude's a trip, man. You got to try that shit one day, because I
I don't
know.
know. There's one dude that he probably would. There's a we call him the mad black dude that comes in all the time. This fool's always mad and shit. He came. I greet everybody that comes in, and so he comes in, and I say, "What's up, man?" or whatever. He goes get his stuff. He says one day he comes in, man. Why don't you greet a motherfucker when he comes in? I said, "What you talking about?" And I know he's a. We call him mad black dude. You
Yeah,
know,
so
that's it's just mad.
you already know what you're gonna get.
So I said I did. I did say what's up to you when you came in. What's wrong with you, man? He's like, well, I didn't hear you. I'm bad hearing. I said, so don't blame me because you can't hear me say what's up to you when you walk in. He said, all right. I said, just know whether you hear me or not, when you walk in, I said, what's up to you?
Yeah.
Just know that for a fact. So don't come to the counter all mad and shit. All right, and you could say thank you. I said, I did say thank you. You just didn't hear me, just calm down. So yesterday he comes in. Now I know why he's a mad black dude. He comes in yesterday, he's arguing with somebody. I thought they're talking about Texas OU. And I think the other dude thought he was too, because they were like Texas, man, Texas doing me bad and this and that. And he said, well, too bad you're not a gambling man. Oh, I'm a gambling man. And then so whatever, they were going back and forth, and the guy left. He said, that motherfucker. I said, hey, calm down. What's wrong with you? And I thought he was talking about the Texas OU game. He's like, nah, Texas done me bad. So I thought maybe he put some
Yeah,
money on
yeah.
Texas. And they said, I moved here from LA, I don't know how long ago, and I just never had a good experience with Texas. So he was talking about Texas in general.
Texas the shit, man. I love Texas.
So that dude, like I said, oh, we don't do cash back, right? So he's like, can I get cash back? I said, we don't do cash back. Man, this is, he said, what did he say? He said, he used some word like our store sucked or something like that. I said, you think so? Just because I don't do cash back? He wanted like $2.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna charge you $3 to get $2 back. I don't care. I'll pay it. I need $2. Like, motherfucker, get out of here. You would complain about that shit too.
Sometimes I'll ask that too, man. Can you just charge me $5
Yeah.
extra and give me five? And I don't know if it's a registered thing or whatever. But do you ever have your customers where you be like, man, don't worry about it, just slide today?
We used to, right? And back when we started, we used to do that, but motherfuckers start taking advantage of it, so we stopped. And it's across the board, and people get mad because you can't do it for one person, not another
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we used to be like, "Nah, go ahead, pay me later." But then they had the fucking sad story all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I need I need that today because I already paid the bill for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember years ago, you're like, man, this dude walked in, said he knew you, told me about front him a 12 pack. I'm like, hell no, don't front that motherfucker shit. You ain't
Now
gonna get
beer,
your
we
money,
never did that
get your
shit.
money
Fuck that. You
back.
don't got money for beer, then don't be fucking drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of that, man, I ain't drank like in a month. Not like I'm a recover my alcoholic or nothing, but
A month.
yeah,
That's
it's been a
good. Yeah.
while. I mean, Mara popped a bottle last night. She's like, "You want a drink?" I was like, just wasn't in the mood."
A couple weeks ago, I think when Cowboys played Sunday night, I guess that was against the Packers. Um, I've been seeing this thing on TikTok, the BBC, not that BBC,
Hey,
not that
hey,
BBC,
hey! What's this guy watching, man?
but it's
BBC.
Buzzball.
I prefer the BBL.
They have that one too. Buzzball, Beatbox, and Cutwater.
Never heard of it.
So this is Buzzball is fucking 15% alcohol. The beatbox is like a wine type shit with flavor.
Oh, it look
That's
like a juice box.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's another 15%. The cut water is like 20%.
What is
So
cut water?
it's like a can of like flavored type shit too.
But alcohol?
Yeah. So I dumped all that shit in the thing, and I drank that. That shit was pretty good. And then yesterday before I didn't want to spend $20 on a drink at the stadium. So on the way I had a buzz bar with the cut water. It was pretty good. It's a blue buzz ball with the
Never
palomas
had
or
the
whatever.
buzz balls. Pretty good.
They're
Pretty
good.
strong.
Yeah, they're strong. They're plastic on purpose. So motherfucker fall
For
down, don't cut their
real.
hand
Don't
and
break
shit.
the buzz ball.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't never had those, man. But yeah, everything's expensive, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? So
People complain like cigarettes. you don't smoke cigarettes no more, right? So what's the how much you smoke Newports?
Yeah, what's up, man? I was spending like close to $100 a week,
What was a pack of Newports cost?
like 12.
Yeah, they're about 13 now.
Yeah,
Well,
12,
our
13.
price we've charged 13.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, back in my day, used to be under $10.
Like natural light, we sell natural light at a lot of stores. That's like our biggest thing. When we first started, maybe 16 years ago, I think natural light was with tax 140 for the tall can, right? Now they're 313.
Those Eckies, what I drink, it's not too bad. Things like $13 a 12 pack. It ain't too bad.
Damn,
At
ours are
Walmart
$24 12 pack.
for a 12 pack,
Yeah,
holy shit!
convenience.
Fuck,
You can go to Walmart and
spend
spend,
thirteen
but you're
dollars.
waiting in line.
Not
You got to
really.
go all the way to the back. You
Hey,
know,
for
they
that
got to
ten for that
show.
$10,
You
I'll
got to
do
show
it.
the ID. Move get mad. People come to the store, right? Because Michoacan is across the street, and they come to the store all pissed off and shit. Like, man, I'm 50 years old, and they made me show my ID. I don't have my ID. They want to sell me beer. I know you'll sell it. I said, because I know you're older, and I know you. I said, don't get mad at them for the
Dude,
workers have to go to policy.
speaking of that, the office where I work at is close to that 7-Eleven with the Taco Laredo.
Yeah,
Man, that place is always fucking
I
packed, man.
know. Yeah,
Oh, I mean, they got to be bringing in
I
fucking
don't go in
money.
there because it's so packed.
I go in there. The Laredo tacos are good, and buy them 7-Eleven cookies. Them 7-Eleven cookies are the shit. But it was what you call a crackhead was in there the other day, and there's always corporate people in there. They
Mhm.
got a lot of shit. They sell wine. They got all this
Yeah,
fancy coffee shit. And maybe once a week you'll see some corporate people in there. And there was some corporate people in there, and talking to the manager, and there was this lady, and she was pissed. She goes, "Just because they're fucking here today, you want to ask me for ID?" And she was cracked out. She was
oh
like,
shit.
"Y'all gonna sell?" She was, "Man, y'all gonna sell me these fucking cigars? Y'all sell them to me every fucking day, but now because they're
Yeah,
calling them out, man."
yeah,
She
yeah.
was crazy. They're like, "Man, we need to leave." So I had some cookies, and I walked up to the register. I go, "Y'all gonna sell me these fucking cookies?" And the dude, he just started laughing. So as I'm walking out, man, I guess she heard me. So she looks at me and she all fucking, I mean, she looked bad. You didn't want to be around 5 feet around her. You
Yeah,
think you're going to catch something.
yeah.
And she tells me, she goes, "Hey, daddy, you buy me some cigars?" I go, "Say, man, I ain't your daddy."
Probably was one of my customers.
I said, "I ain't your daddy." So check this out. So, anyways, I leave. And as I'm leaving, there's a badass Harley Davidson parked right there. And there's a truck trying to leave, but it can't leave because of that motorcycle. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So it's a chick. I'm sorry, politically correct. It's a female. Well, politically correct. I don't know what she identified as. So it was a human walking off the side of the freeway on ramp, and she's looking all pissed. And the guy was butted up to her motorcycle, so she looked at him. And he was like, "My bad," you know what I'm saying? But she looked like a bitch, and I don't know what she was looking for till a couple minutes later. But she jumps on her fucking Harley and she hauls ass and jumps on 30, and this guy gets out and the lady gets out the other side, and they're like, if they're looking at their bumper, and then they go down, man, they start picking up all this fucking $100 bills off the floor. I seen a little stack of, and I could tell they were hundreds because they got that pink color and all that shit now. There was a little stack of them, and then they picked like at least 5 or 6 individual ones up, at least six, seven, $800. I was like, fuck, what can that be me? You know what I'm
Man,
saying? What do you do
yeah.
in that situation? You just take it
I mean,
because
yeah,
she done took off on the
yeah,
freeway.
yeah. So
And she ain't gonna make it back because
yeah,
somebody else gonna get it. You
right,
know,
right.
and so I was kind of pissed off. I was like, motherfucker, man.
This wasn't your
I
day.
was even thinking like, hey, man, what are you doing? That's my wife. What the
Yeah.
fuck, you know? But man, they got fucking lucky, man. I was like, shit. But yeah, that 7-Eleven, man. The Laredo tacos are
It's hard
pretty
to get
good.
in and out of there. That's why I don't
It
stop there.
is.
Mhm.
Have you ever ate the Laredo tacos?
Nah, I
They're
never
pretty
went.
good,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, they make the handmade tortillas right there,
I
and
heard. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty fucking good. And they usually got a pretty good 2 for $5 special on the tacos, and they're pretty big. So when we're at the office, whoever's not there yet, we'll text them, "Hey, stop by Laredo's, get some tacos." So,
So
but yeah,
yeah, shout out y'all's taco spots that y'all go to. My mother-in-law has her restaurant, but I always tell her like, no restaurant has the best everything, right? And when you have a business, you gotta know. You can't be like, oh, I had the best, whatever, whatever. I think her breakfast is fucking A1 top shit, right? And they do the handmade corn tortillas and stuff. But I don't like ham, like you said, the type of they do handmade tacos, ham or made. You can ask for the bag ones with, like you said, the grease and everything, but that's not their thing, right?
Yeah.
Um, what's y'all's favorite taco spot that y'all? What's y'all's go to like on a night? I'm fucking get some tacos. Where do you go? Because like I said, we LCI, they're still good, but they've gone. It's not the same. Paisanita, we went one time. It was okay. It was decent, you know. So we need a new taco spot. We need to just go
I
to.
need to hit up Twisted Trompo. That's probably one of my
You
favorites.
know, I like talking about trompo. I like what's that fucking Fitos tacos. I like Fitos.
Man, there's one right there by our old house right there on Davis that I went to one day. And I go in, I order some tacos, and there's a table that has been left over. They already left. It had menudo and it had something else, man. And I witnessed him grab that shit and pour it back in the menudo
Oh,
pan. But
yeah. Well, I
or
wouldn't. I don't go there for the menudo,
and
but
even the lady told me if I was you, I wouldn't eat here. The
yeah,
lady at the front, because
yeah.
she saw me see it, she goes, "But yours is actually being cooked. You got
Can't leave.
tacos."
You can't leave now.
You know what I'm saying? No, like she was saying, yours ain't like that where they can
Oh,
dump shit in. It's actually
okay.
coming
Yeah,
off the trompo.
yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be good. You know what I mean? But so after that, I never went back, man. But Twisted Trompo, man, for me, and a place called A La Toron.
A la
It's
torre.
right there off Columbia and kind of East Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
They got these quesadillas, but they're not like the normal quesadillas where it's flat. They're kind of folded up. I think
Ah, okay.
I forgot what style they are.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Nuevo Laredo or some shit. You know, they have this, or maybe Mexico City. I don't know, but that place is good. El Atoron and Twisted Trompo are my two spots, man.
Okay.
That if I was like, you know what, I really want some badass fucking tacos, this is where we're gonna go. The kids love it. They got some fries where you could put the meat on top and fucking good. I like it. That Twisted Trompo, man, it's like Sonic. You can go to the gas pump and order your tacos right there and
Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Might check
that's
that
my
out.
two spots. But now that we're in Midlothian, they're not as
Yeah, yeah,
easy to just check
yeah.
them out. So I may be hitting those food trucks up again. I mean, they were good. They weren't like, oh, these are fucking badass, but they were good. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If you ain't like for us, we ain't got nowhere else to go really. So I'll fuck with them. You know, like I said, Friday night. I don't know if they do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's the first time I ever seen them.
Or
But
different areas of town where y'all live at. Maybe y'all have the good spots that we don't know about. I mean, I'm always in Oak Cliff and Duncanville. I think some lot places are played out in Oak Cliff now, or commercialized, or don't do it
gentrify,
just
man. They're getting
like
the
they
white
used to
people.
be. Like they used to be.
You know, you can stretch your food out and not be as quality controlled when you got white people that don't know the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah,
Like us, what LCI used to be.
yeah.
For them, it's
I
oh
think,
I
to be honest, LCI is turned into a Instagram, TikTok type of place. Like, oh my God, it's a walk up window where you
yeah
get tacos in the fucking window, and there's a corn man around the
yeah.
corner, and oh my God, let's take a picture
Yeah,
and
and
make a
that's
TikTok.
what I was gonna say. When it comes to the white people, they're just like you said. Oh, we found this spot in Oak Cliff. It's a little shack, and they're
Yeah.
selling tacos. And they just be like you said, take a
And not just
picture.
like white people, it's a lot of just the new generation. And I thought about doing stuff like that too, because it gets addicting. It's
Yeah.
kind of like it pulls you in to kind of want to do stuff like that. And maybe they're just too busy now that you know so many people know about it because social media or whatever, that they can't make the quality that they used to.
When you say paisanita, you talking about the one across from Caesars on Davis?
That one and other ones too that I've never
Okay.
liked. The ones that I've gone to, I've never liked them.
I mean, for me, Caesar's tacos always been a go-to. I mean,
Caesar's not bad. Yeah,
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 and then the one on Davis they've had right across the
yeah,
street,
yeah,
and they're always fucking packed.
yeah,
I remember one day we drove from Florida. It was about 4 in the morning, and shit, we stopped right there. They were open. Both were fucking packed, like
yeah,
4 in the
yeah,
morning.
yeah,
Those are the spots that a lot of people go to after the clubs and
yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
So those you got to be careful too, because you get people coming from the club too. No, I'm just that type of person. I know, like you said one time, you can't live that way, which I don't think it's that way of thinking. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna get killed. Just knowing I've had friends get killed or friends that have killed people in those type of atmospheres. It's just almost like a recipe for disaster to have spots like that open after the club when
It's just the time of the night.
you know what I'm saying
The type
though?
of people that go.
Yeah. Not saying that it happens every
No, I
night,
know what you mean.
but I'm cautious of knowing
Yeah,
like who's this
Yeah,
motherfucker? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Okay, now these pull up and just seeing. I survey and I
yeah,
can see when two people are looking at each other like they don't like each other. They're
yeah.
wondering who the fuck this is, and then like I said, I just you just
Hmm.
got to be aware of your
Yeah, I
surroundings and
get it.
know that that's when you see on the news, hey, this man got killed, just happened to be at the taco spot running to the wrong person. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, but yeah, Caesars was always pretty good. I fuck with Caesars tacos, but
There's that 24/7 taco that I've been wanting to try.
I've heard about that place.
Yeah,
I've seen it on
there's
TikTok.
a few all around town. Been wanting to try that place.
So yeah, like you said, what's the taco spots? Where you at? I know a few people listening from Ellis County. Where do y'all go? You know what I'm saying? We got people all over the world watching us. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
need to check
saying?
the analytics again, see where
So
they're at.
what was cool? I know we're running short on time, but what was cool? Kathy brought up some stuff that Kathy, our cousin, hit me up that by only watching the show she would know. So I appreciate you watching, cuz she's
Yeah,
obviously watching it
other people
all the
too
way
have
through.
told me stuff. Do Chris at work? That fool always like you could tell he watches all the way through. So shout out Chris too.
Because one night, she was like, "Hey, we're about to watch Goodfellas." We hadn't watched it, and then when she was looking for the drop Thursday, and I know she listens because she was like, "I'm gonna have to get a hold of Cynthia because you're not being consistent." So just little shit that
Yeah, yeah,
like that she listens to, so I could tell she's listening to it. And Uncle Lawrence, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He
I
hit
mean,
me up
it
yesterday.
dropped. I saw when it dropped. I happened to be on YouTube and it popped up, and then like not even maybe 2 hours later, he was texting me with telling me about it. So I was like, damn, he's on it.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's cool, man. We appreciate the support, man. It means a lot. It made me feel good to know that people watching it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And pretty cool. Keep supporting, man. Family's family. We got what 124
24 now. Yeah,
followers. I hadn't seen the nephew Chris comment any. I know he's busy. I hit him up the other day. Asked him now that the Padres were out, was he going for the Dodgers? He was like, "Fuck no." So I don't know. I guess San Diego and LA, or maybe like Dallas and Fort Worth, or Dallas and San Antonio,
I think
maybe.
it's sports wise. Yeah, it is.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Kind of that rivalry.
yeah.
You're either over here. You're not going for both.
No.
It's like me. I guess it would compare to the Mavericks getting knocked out and me going for the Spurs or something,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like that. So he was like, "Fuck no," you know what I mean? But don't forget, in your heart, you're a Ranger.
yeah. He is.
You
He
know what
knows
I'm
that for
saying?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah, but the Rangers, like I said, man, it's been some good ass fucking baseball, man. Um, like I don't watch the playoffs, but it's hard not to watch when you got a bunch of good fucking players,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Manny Machado is funny because when they won, boy, he was giving them interviews and popping bottles, and then when they lost, the reporter's like, "How would you assess this season?" And he's all pissed off. What kind of stupid question is that? What do you mean? How I? We just lost.
yeah,
Yeah, and he's like straight up like, "Is that the best question you can ask me?" He's
yeah,
like, "Hey man, you know you're a superstar. You gotta be ready to interview when you win and be ready to interview when you lose. You
yeah,
can't be fucking pissed
yeah.
off that you lost. I mean, I get it, but sometimes I watch baseball, man, and I'm a big baseball fan, and it's cool to see like sometimes these grown men are like little kids when they win. They're celebrating, they're having
Yeah,
fun,
yeah,
and I looked at it, I was like, man, that's pretty badass to fucking be getting paid all this money to do something to play baseball.
yeah.
It's crazy when you break it down and like, man, these guys are just out here having fun. One that's really impressed me is Vlad Guerrero Jr., man.
Yeah, I like him. I liked him when he was coming up and everything. And I like him.
Shit, the other night
It's that pedigree thing.
he took off running off second base, and that's what I thought about too. He took off running from second base, made it home. Fucking, he didn't slide. That motherfucker went airborne. And he got up cheering. I was like, man, I wonder what his dad feels seeing his son not only play but be one of the best players, but to be doing that type of shit in a playoff game. That's got to
Remember
be
Vlad? He was. I don't know if any other player ever did this at that time. He never wore batting gloves. That shit was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I seen that. But one of the best that I was always impressed with, and I only really see clips. I don't remember watching them in the live games. Fucking Bo Jackson.
Oh, Bo,
That
yeah,
motherfucker, man. They show him throwing balls from outfield. All the
yeah, Bo
motherfucker was
Jackson.
a specimen, man. That motherfucker,
Yep.
football, baseball, that motherfucker. I seen him on this 2020 thing where I think I said this, he's shooting bow and arrows with his fucking feet
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like
30 for
100.
30.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was like, God damn, this motherfucker just can do everything. He's kind of like
right.
me, good at everything he does and shit.
Yeah,
So, but it's sports is like I said, it's pretty cool. Maybe I hope Stevie sticks with it, and if I can even see him, because last year was one of, I guess I wouldn't say bucket list, but something I always wanted to see was him in a high school uniform,
yeah,
playing. And not only did he play, but he was a starting pitcher for the first game. It was fall ball, and he had little issues, didn't play too much spring ball for the school, but maybe one day I'll see him in a little college uniform, whether it's JUCO or whatever the
yeah.
fuck it
That'd
is.
be
Just
cool.
if not, it is what it is. But that'd be cool. But
Yeah,
like I said, it's cool to see these grown men when they score and they win, just jumping up, celebrating like
yeah,
I see the kids do.
yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
So it is what it is. But anyways, what you got going on this week, man? Anything special?
Same old stuff. End of year stuff at work.
Damn, end of
Uh,
the year, can't believe that.
just same old stuff going on this week. Yeah.
Halloween, any parties, anything you got going on?
Not that I know of. Not yet.
Man, your spot be the perfect place for a Halloween
I
party.
know, but we're never home.
And Halloween this year's on the weekend.
It's a Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta go trick or treating.
We'll see. We'll see what we do.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I never been big on the Halloween parties and dressing up and all that shit. And we got the fucking holidays right around the corner.
Yeah.
So other than that, man, that's all I got for this episode. What you
Yeah.
got?
That's it. Everybody have a good week. I'll try to drop it on Thursday. Steven got me having to do more editing since he had to took a
Hey,
break
my,
and
my
stuff. But
bad, my
we'll see.
bad.
I'll get it. I'll do my best to get it on Thursday and maybe try to mess with some stuff and put some stuff in there. So we'll see.
Or maybe just make Saturday the new drop date.
We'll see. Yeah.
But I like it during the week because I
So
can
do I.
drive and listen.
I like it on a
You know what I
Thursday,
mean?
so I'll try to make it on a Thursday.
So, but it is what it is. Everybody keep supporting. Everybody that supports, we appreciate it, man.
Subscribe, like, comment, everything,
Subscribe,
share.
comment, do all that shit, man.
So
Just
yeah.
throw an emoji, something, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, man, everybody have a good week.
See y'all later. See you next week.
Holla.